I love snow globes. Tell me about it.
This is when I was president. Sharknado 3. It is my great honor to present the country's highest civilian commendation, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, to Finley Allen Shepard.
I remember it. I was eaten by a shark in 10 seconds. You were president.
This is Lester Williams reporting live from Orlando.
Was that a precursor to anything?
Maybe, we'll see. But it was fun, right? I got to shoot guns and run and do stunts. And
I was told that you would only do it on one condition.
yeah, that I wasn't eaten, that I lived, right?
Why was that important to you?
Because I want to come back and do it again. I was playing president. I mean, if there's any role you can bring back, being president has got to be it, right?
Or you could run.
Or I could run. I don't know which would be tougher, Sharknado.
Ever enter your mind?
Yeah, of course.
That's a big statement.
Well, I mean...
Most people don't say of course.
Yeah, well, I get asked, 100 times a day, and, I've always been very apolitical until this past election in 2016. I've avoided it. I think this election kind of just changed my attitude toward it.
Because initially, you liked Trump.
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't agree with a lot of his positions, and I told him so, but I liked the fact that he was honest, outspoken, that he wasn't, like I told him, a Stepford candidate. I thought all those things were positive. I think we're going into an era where people want somebody who comes up with solutions. I think we're going into a time where you need somebody who can connect to people and relate to people at a base level and appreciate what they're going through, and I think I qualify on each of those. Now, whether or not I'll do it, it's a big decision.
So this is something you're considering?
Considering, yes. Made a decision far from it.
How does your family feel about it?
My kids love it. My wife hates it.
She hates it?
Yeah, and so that's the influencing factor as well. I mean, my family's everything to me.
If she says no, do you not?
We have a discussion. It just depends. It just depends on the circumstances.
That is an alpha response.
Right? Yeah. Is she anywhere? Is she? Yeah.
You kind of started this by, I don't know whether it's audacious or snarky, but saying you could kick Hillary Clinton's ass and Donald Trump's ass if you decided to run.
That was being snarky and having fun, right? There's still a point of me, there's a part of me.
Did you believe it?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm competitive and maybe a little bit arrogant, but President Trump has a great following, and they're not going to turn on him.
Why did you?
Why did I? Because exactly what I told him. I was really concerned about a candidate becoming president that was not making the effort to learn the issues. I would try to talk to him.
I'm confused. Are you a Democrat or Republican?
I'm fiercely independent.
But if you run, you're going to have to run one or the other.
Maybe.
Well, if you had to choose, what would you choose?
Probably Republican.
How come?
Because I think there's a place for somebody who is socially a centrist, but I'm very fiscally conservative. But I think there's better ways now to make government smaller than the old traditional Republican ways. Again, using technology. Government as a service can have a dramatic impact on how we live our lives. If you don't understand technology, and you don't understand the impact on jobs that technology is having and will continue to have, then you're going to run into some severe roadblocks.
You sound like a candidate.
I'm a concerned American citizen.
Oh,
right?
So am I, but I'm not a candidate. You sound like one.
I have lots of time to focus on trying to understand issues, and so, I wouldn't run unless I have solutions. If I have solutions, then I have something to offer. If I don't, you won't see me anywhere near being a politician.
I like you a lot, but that was BS. Because, well, it was BS because you have basically, your whole life has been about solutions.
Yeah.
And this is no different. So it seems to me that you're not just throwing your hands up in the air. You have an idea on how things should be.
I'm concerned.
I understand that. But if you have ideas on what the solutions are, then you've crossed that line and you're going to run.
No, not necessarily.
Why?
Right? Because healthcare, to give you a perfect example, I think I have something that can be repeal and replace and serve and deal and cover 100% of the people that otherwise have to buy individual insurance.
You're making my point.
But I don't have to run in order to introduce it. I have
You just said that if you come up with solutions, then
I said I think. I didn't say I have yet, right? Because there's still a lot of work to be done.
For chronic illnesses and serious and life-threatening illnesses, that's a risk that should be shared by all of us. And, that should be a right for coverage.
Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you're running, where are you right now?
4.
No.
4, yeah.
If your wife says yes, where are you?
5.